Hello, everyone. It's Christine Till, Marketing Mentress, and I am so excited to be with you here today because, guys, I'm a boomer. I'm a LinkedIn expert. I strategize with people, helping them with LinkedIn. Yeah. And I've been doing this for over 13 years now. And one of the things that I have come up quite often, people ask me questions and they wonder how they can smooth the publishing process of your article so that you can then save it properly and repurpose it after you've published it the first time, right? So I'm going to do that today. I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to walk you through the process because it's actually quite a simple process that you walk through, that I'm going to walk you through. And I'm just got to make sure I'm sharing the right page. Yeah, we are. So this is an article page here. So what you do when you go to LinkedIn, you go to your LinkedIn and you open up two LinkedIn profile pages. Okay, so you have them both open. Okay. And the reason you do that is because there are things, probably links from one article that you want to also include in all your articles, right? And my links are these. I'll show you just a minute here. I'm going to go down to posts and privacy. So you click the little tiny me button at the top, that little me button, click on that and you get this drop down menu and go down to posts and activity. Click on that and it takes you to this page, right? And then click on this more button. Okay, click on the more button, then click on articles. And it'll show all your latest articles with your newest ones being at the top. Okay, so we'll click on this first one here. And the reason you want this is because you want to be able to copy all the links. Like there's a link embedded here, right? One of my videos is embedded, another video is embedded here. But all of these links to my social media and my website are down here, right? So I want to be able to just copy those and paste them into my new article. So they're right handy. So I always have two LinkedIn pages open. So in my other page, I'm going to actually publish my article. So what I have done is I've gone to Sprout Social, not Sprout Social. ChatGPT. I've gone to ChatGPT and I've had ChatGPT write me an article. So I need to go into ChatGPT now and copy that article. And I'm going to take it over to my LinkedIn, my new LinkedIn article, and I'm going to paste it down here where the small type is, okay? Because you can always cut pieces out and if you want to use for the title and put them up above. So there are some parts here that you don't want to keep. Like you don't really want to keep this. And you probably don't want to keep all this down here. So let's start working. So you start working through the steps. So my title for this is How to Publish an Article and Repurpose It on LinkedIn. So we'll put that in here. Okay, so the whole idea is to make sure that your article is relevant, right? So you have to, even though you have ChatGPT write the article for you, with steps, you have to walk through everything they do. Because one time the very first time I used ChatGPT, it was my fault because I was so green at the gills, right? And I just said, write an article about a fuel additive. And I didn't say for my car on there, anything. And so what ChatGPT came up with was there's a wonderful supplement that you can take every week before you go to the gym. I went, okay, I need to be more specific with what I ask GPT to write for me, right? So step one, write and post an article. So log into LinkedIn, navigate to write an article, the words that say write an article, you have to click the home page when you're starting. And then you choose the right platform, personal or company page. Well, I'm always doing them on my personal page because when I repost it to go out through all my social media platforms, my company platform is included, okay? But I could go over to my company platform and paste this in there as well. And so then I create my article. I always have been using ChatGPT. As soon as I found out about ChatGPT, I started using ChatGPT. It saves you so much time. And then I optimize with keywords and hashtags, right? So you want to make sure that the bottom of your article has all kinds of keywords and hashtags. And you can check this out by going to your other article and checking out, oh, look at all these neat hashtags. Look at that. See, keywords and hashtags. So we can just take and we can copy all these keywords and hashtags from the bottom of this article and go and paste them on the other one, right? Oops, I didn't do very well here. Sometimes LinkedIn, you have to press this little word that says copy, okay? And then you go over to your other one, the other article, and you just put it at the bottom and put all your keywords and hashtags in there. Voila. But here's the thing with hashtags, guys. Don't use any more than 5 when you actually go do posting. So you have to be careful that you don't use too many. Yeah, like I've been told that you can have as many as 35 hashtags, but don't put them all on one post. Go, oh, 5 maybe. Yeah, sometimes I put 3 because all the things on LinkedIn and in most of the other social media platforms, they limit you to how many characters you can use in a post, right? So you have to be careful. So we create the article and we optimize with keywords and hashtags, and then we publish the article. Okay, before we're going to publish the article though, I'm going to go through this, make sure, repurpose your article for other content, share the article as a LinkedIn post, create multiple LinkedIn posts from key points, turn into LinkedIn stories and carousel posts, create videos or lives on LinkedIn, post on other social media platforms, repurpose as a newsletter or email content, create infographics, update, and reshare. So then we've got, says by following these steps, you'll maximize the reach and impact of your LinkedIn article across multiple platforms. Okay, so now we want to make sure that we open up a Word document. So have a Word document opened up to a blank page, a brand new one. So you just go into File. I use Word and all the Microsoft products. I've just used them ever since my sons use them all the time. So they trained me on Microsoft products. My oldest son was a head programmer. He heads up teams of programmers. And he said, Mom, you got to use Word. Okay. So I'm using Word. And he got me started with that. So I've got the blank document sitting here. And that's just waiting for me to add bits as we go. So I've already got saved on my mouse my hashtags and my keywords. So I'm going to paste those in here. And I am going to take out some of them, okay? So let's just go with the first 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the rest of these I'm going to take out. And my hashtags, I'm going to take out the word tags. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll just take the rest out. So that's ready to go. And I'm going to hit enter and leave a space above because the next entry is going to go just above that. So I'm just leaving this. This is just a notepad, like a notepad where you're compiling all the components of your post after you've published your article, okay? So I'm going to go back over to my article here. And it's pretty much set to go. Now I got to go to my computer where I have all kinds of great pictures that have been created and I've saved in my pictures file. And if you look on the side, you see this is my September 24 file, and that's where I've got a whole bunch of my pictures saved for this year so far, or this month so far, right? So I'm going to go in and I find that the thumbnails for YouTube are a perfect size to use for posting on LinkedIn. Yeah, they work beautifully. So let's see which one of these pictures I might want to use. Let's see if this one will upload. This one is not, no, doesn't want to. Let's see if it'll open. Yeah, it will. Okay. All things are different before they are easy. This is a nice quote. But I don't like it. So I'm going to delete it. You hit the delete button down here. And I'm going to upload another one. So I'm going to go back into my pictures file. And I'm going to scroll further down here. And so these are thumbnails here that I've created as well. And I actually created it for a YouTube banner, but let's see how it looks up here. There we are, create freedom with multiple streams of passive and residual income. So we could use that as our header for today. It's got all my colors in it and matches, matchy. So now we've got the article ready to go. This little add credit or caption there, I've always put my website there. It's also on my, actually, I think I won't put my website there today because it's also on that picture. So I'm just going to put my title. And I call myself the marketing mentress because there isn't another one in the world. I wanted to be more feminine with what I'm saying, with what I'm speaking about. And so then what you can do is you can read through some of these and see if you would like to add a link to something. So my link is already in the header, in the picture at the top, so I don't need to put my link anywhere in here, but I am going to add something in here. Okay, so I just put a little comment in here to discover how to use this LinkedIn system to build I'm trying to not thinking fast enough. To build a business online in just 2 hours a day of income earning activities. Comment ready, and I would love to help you. So that is my call to action. And I will just leave it at that. But now at the bottom here, we need to close it off, right? So how do you close it off? So I always put cheering your success. And my name. And my title. And then I've got all these other ones. So here's what I've been trying to make sure that it's all saved on my article. So let's see if it'll let us copy all of this right from my name, got links connected to everything. And see this little button up here, it says copy. You click on copy. Now you should be able to take this all over to your new article and Control V, voila. All the words are there, but the links aren't there, right? So now you've got to go over and you need to copy each link. Oh, I know what's the issue here. I have to put the link in. Okay. So I'm going to go here and highlight my name. Okay. And you go up to the top where the chain link is. See that chain link there? And you click on that chain link and you paste in the link that you want to use. Okay. Oops. No, that's not. I don't have it copied. So I have it memorized. So I'll just type it in. Okay. And then you click apply. Voila. So with this one, I've got to check and see which link I've got here. So you have to transfer your links all over from one side, from one article to the other article. Yeah. So I've got a quote attached to this. Let's see if this will attach, will copy the link. LinkedIn made some changes recently, and I'm not sure if all the system that I was using before will work. Nope, it's not going to work. Okay, so I've got to type in the link here. Slash ready. And then we're going to put this here. And we're going to go through each one. We have to go through each one. So I'm going to go get my LinkedIn link. Now I have a spreadsheet that I set up, and I'm just going to go get my links off my spreadsheet because that will help. There we come. It's opening up my links. So you save, I highly recommend that you save a spreadsheet, put a spreadsheet together that has all the links that you, for all your social media that you need. Yeah. So let's see, I'm on LinkedIn. So I'm going to copy my LinkedIn link. And then it's really easy to just take it over to my page that I'm working on and hit the link, paste in my LinkedIn link, and click apply. There it is. See, it's lighting up. And I hope you can see this because you should be able to be viewing this. And I can do this one. This one's memorized. So I'm taking them to different aspects of my website. So this is X here. So with X, it used to be called Twitter. So I'm going to go over to my spreadsheet again and find my Twitter, which I call Twitter now. And YouTube, I still have Twitter on my spreadsheet, but this is my X account. So I'm going to copy this link and take it back over. So it takes a little bit of time now to do this because I used to be able to just copy the whole column and it would copy and paste the links all over at the same time. Yeah. So this is my Pinterest. I'm going to go back to my spreadsheet and copy my Pinterest. Oops, I better hit enter here. So I got to go back over to Pinterest. I'm going to make this page bigger so I can see what I'm doing. There's Pinterest. Copying Pinterest over. It's really important that you have these links attached to every one of your articles. So if you've got them saved in a file, it makes it so much easier for you. Then you don't have to go look up all your links every time. Yeah. So I'm going to click apply. So now my last one is TikTok, and I saw it in there. Back into my spreadsheet. Grab TikTok. Copy. Back over to my article. Click the chain link. Paste in my link for TikTok. Click apply. Voila. So there we go. See, all my links are in there. And so that's really important that you have those live links so people can go find your stuff, right? And learn more about what your business is doing and what it's all about. So I'd say this is pretty much ready to go and ready to publish. But you want to just copy a little bit, following how to use this LinkedIn system to build a business online in just 2 hours a day. Discover, okay. So just copy this one paragraph if you want. Yeah. And so then you go into your Word document. Where's my Word document? And you go into the top and you paste what you're going to say in there. So you paste that in. Okay. Now you go to the bottom of that document that you've created, because the next thing that you're going to paste in here on this document is the URL after you've published your article. So I'm going to go and hit up here in the top here, next. And I'm going to paste in what it's going to say up there. And I'm going to paste in, I've got to copy all those tags, right? So I'm going to make sure I copy all the tags. And they're going to go into the article. Right click and paste. Now we're just waiting for the URL. So this is all saved on your Word document. So you've got it there and you don't have to try and figure out where to find it, right? So click publish. Okay. And now another page is going to show up. Get the link to this article. You click on that. And if you've got Facebook and X and connected to your LinkedIn, you can also share it on Facebook and X right here if you want to. But today, just for the simplicity of the explanation, we're going to just share in our groups. So you click on share in your groups, and that'll take you right to your groups page on LinkedIn. Yeah. So I'm going to go back into my Word document and I'm going to paste in that link. There we go. So now I'm going to highlight this whole thing and I'm going to change the size of the font and the type of the font. I like Arial. It's the easiest one to read. And then I'll set this one at 14 and copy it. So it's copied. So now I'm going to go back into LinkedIn and there's my gotta answer this guy. Okay, so let's go to women in networking. That's the top of the list. Now, when you're joining groups, remember when you're figuring out what groups to join, you need to join groups that have at least 3,000 members or more. The only groups that I'm in that are small are little groups that I'm trying to help people grow, right? So I have a couple of different purposes for why I join certain groups. So this is women in networking. This is the box where you start your post. Yeah. So this is the box where you start your post, and you click in the box. Yes. And then you Control V and the whole thing posted. Now wait, watch. See what happened? Did you see this little bar at the side move up? There's the picture with it. Yeah. Yeah. So isn't that cool? So now we're going to click post, and you can post it right here in this group. Now, while you're here, you scroll down and double check to make sure everything went through okay. And then you go, oh, there's another one of my articles. Oh, I'm going to click and like it because now it's not just sitting there at the top, right? And you go through, and this group, I'm debating whether I'm going to stay in it because it looks like I'm the only person that's posting in this group anymore. So anyway, so then we go to another group. So here we are. Look at this arrow, this at the very top here. You click that little arrow that in the corner, and now you go to your next group. So this group is called Global Home-Based Business Forum. It has almost 9,000 members. So click the box where you post, right? Control V. Now watch the bar. Did you see the bar move? Yeah, because it includes the picture, right? And you click post. And now, because I don't own this group, I'm going to go through and see if there's some, oh yeah, there's some new posts here. So I can click on, and I'm just going to make a comment here. And so I'll make a quick comment on some of them. Some of them I'll just click like, right? And I don't usually like crypto ones. Let's see. So this person's doing, look at he's doing here. So this is really neat. So you just go through and like some of the things, right? Yeah. Just go through and like some of the posts that are in there so that you're not just throwing your stuff at them all the time. You're liking their stuff too. So you're part of the community, and it just makes for a much better feeling all the way around. And so then you go to the next one. This one has over 620,000 members. And you go into the first box, click, and Control B or right click and paste, and check to make sure the picture is attached. See, it's attached. And you click post. Voila. So now we'll go down and make sure that we are following some posts that are on here, right? We have to make sure that we give them a little bit of love. Yeah, so that one's been already liked, so that tells me that I'm probably caught up with all the people. So that's how you post in the groups on LinkedIn. You can take that same thing that you've saved on that Word document, and you can post it in all of your social media, different social media platforms, right? So let's say you want to post in the main feed on LinkedIn. So let's go over to this one here. And let's see. So let's go to this one. And let's just go to home. And you want to just post an article, a regular post, right? So you can click on this box up here and then just copy and paste, right? Control V or, so this automatically fills everything in there, and it's the right size and everything. So it's not too long, it doesn't have too many hashtags. and you just click post. There it goes. It goes out in your feed. And so while you're there, you can like some of the posts that other people have done. Yeah. Isn't that cool? So I hope that helps answer all your questions when it comes to trying to post, write an article first and then how to post it and repurpose it. Now, what I do when I take it a step further, you can use either buffer.com or Sprout Social, but Sprout Social and I are not, we're at loggerheads right now, and they are charging too much for people. I'm trying to get them to realize they can't be charging that much. And so just use Buffer. Go to buffer.com. You can attach 3 of your social media platforms to Buffer. And that way, when you're in Buffer, you can schedule 10 posts to go out. So what we're taught in my community and what I've been taught throughout my social media life for the last 13 years is you need to be posting at least a minimum of 3 times a day. I post 3 to 5 times a day, and I repurpose the posts ahead of time. So with Buffer, you can do 10 posts ahead. And that way you have 3 days of posts and 1 extra, right? So when that day comes that you have that 1 extra post going out automatically, then you can go in and you can schedule another post. Yeah, your other 10 posts, right? So it works out really great. I'm Christine Till. I call myself the marketing mentress, and I look forward to helping you again in the future. And feel free to send your questions over to me. I would love to answer your questions.